take a peek at that again. Trips into the boundary. It's essentially palms, number 2. Quarter flat should match 2. Outside corners in Meg and palms. The 3 receiver hook should be walling off the 3rd receiver. What the fuck is he doing? Running a mid read. Like it's country cover 2 over here. I don't like that. Match is still broken. Bro, this guy, this backer should be matching number 3. Walling off 3 until he can pass him off. I mean, 3 does go under, but yeah. And then this guy, this vert hook, which is this backer, should match 2. Once the running back goes outside of the tight end, that running back is now number 1. This tight end, number 17, is number 2. This linebacker should match him. Just like this soft squat should match him. You know, that's still broken. That sucks.
The first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly. And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series,
I don't know if that's over because that backer is just bad or what.
And you tend to stall them out when you do that. Yards on the play.
Might have to just throw some DBs in here. So again, this is actually quarters on this side. Outside, you have, he basically has that running back man-to-man wherever he goes. Comes up. I guess he just routes him, you know. Outside corner here should have the outside receiver. Man, man, wherever he goes, that is good coverage there. Did turn him. Got routed. I mean, that could have been a completion there, but, you know, maybe a picky. This guy should be bracketed number 3 or the first crosser. I don't even know who this is, to be honest. So we got a bunch to the field over there. First got to come inside is, can you see his number is at 13. Actually comes inside to play that, which is not bad. Now the coverage on this side, the fucking cover 2 side. Cover 2 sink. Cover 2 sink is essentially trap 2. Like, that fucking flat throw should be jumped. 1000%. 30 should be jumping that route. He should be jumping that route. The safety here, this is a, you know, if you're looking at play art, it's a deep half safety, but he is capping any outside breaking routes, especially if your flat defender has to jump a flat. This is just bad coverage. Everything is fucking open. The only thing that's covered is the spot route. That's by 13. That receiver in there at the top of the screen. Flat is open. This corner is open. You could say that this, what is it? Yeah, this is a corner route as well. Corner route. Yeah, and then they end up hitting the running back here. Match is
continue.
Dead, bro.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
If Mandalone actually works with this, doesn't look like it does.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Not really having
The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 19 carries, 96 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help them reach the century mark.
That's a Good match.
Oh, a deep ball there on
Good match in the post. That was a cornerback that ran with it.
Brandon, watching their tape from
Play action post. That was actually a safety that matched it. Okay. Yeah, play action. Now. Wait a goddamn minute, bro. Look how wide ass open this crosser is. Like, what the fuck? Like, no. Oh my god. How bad of a busted coverage? Like, dog. Look how wide open this is. The CPU ain't throwing these open routes because it's not supposed to be open. It's not coded. It shouldn't be coded to be open. It's a post and a fucking crosser. Cross country, if you want it with technical. Post in, pin concept, whatever. It's the right concept to beat cover 4, but damn, bro. Like, this is fucking bananas. Look how wide open that is. That's a touchdown. That's a fucking touchdown. Look at the quarterback. Gets to the top of the drop. Watch what's open. Boom. Top of the drop right there. As soon as he's crossing the face of this damn safety when he's making his throw, but that cross is wide as open for a touchdown. Ugh.
plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week.
Quarters again.
We're hoping the same thing happens this time out too.
After the incompletion,
Sit here as a
now
3-tech.
3rd and 2.
Let the coverage do its thing.
Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
Pretty sure that was stick.
Fourth down now coming up.
Pretty sure that was stick. 44 is the 3-rec hook. 44 is the mic right here. See what he does. Balls off inside because that's his help is outside. Boom. You would have loved to see this damn tight end come up here and run the stick and slide to the outside here, but looking at the rest of the coverage, got our quarter flat, walling off that flat receiver. Did he actually goes up top? Like, what the fuck? Wow, bro, this is bad. It's fucking awful. At least he actually brackets the number 2 here. 1-on-1 on the outside there. It's not bad.
A win just as your team did the previous week. You talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And this
CPU
one
still
hits
don't
at
put
the
backspin
3
on their
and
punts.
bounce
Even though they
into
put it
end
right down the
zone
middle.
for a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
All right, so we're going to finish labbing up 3x1s.
Reminded me the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big time game.
Dang, hit me with a blitz right off rip. That's crazy.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
Oh, wow.
Boy, shifts past him. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Colts at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Chapter 11, Chapter 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. Trap 60, Trap 60. Let's go.
Richardson to the air on 1st down.
Ooh.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. You look at this Jaguar defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1.
Oh, wow.
For a big game today.
Oh, wow.
That's going to be intercepted.
4 accuracy intercepted.
Picked
Okay.
off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now ETN to start the drive.
It's one of those predetermined games or something.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were excellent.
I want all of the match coverage
over
here. Quarters,
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Now Lawrence.
Flat is
open.
Wow.
That's
bad.
Across the 30
That's bad for the flat to be open to 3-by-1, dog. Oh boy, this is brutal. Especially if you're matching the 2 in palms, bro. Like, you're trapping throws to the flat. I mean, this is open, but that's by design. This damn player right here should not have came off of this route as the 3-receiver hook. I mean, I get it coming back to the dig, but you don't need to because you have this guy who should be bracketing any vertical stem from the receiver on that side of the field. Here's what's also bad. This guy he's locked in man on the running back. He does nothing. Drops back fucking 3 yards and does nothing. Running back blocks, so like go look for work. You're in match coverage, bro. Should never be stagnant like that. That's rough. Again, this backside concept, flood. Timing is perfect. Yeah, we don't get a redirect here. It's 3-by-1 detached. Ugh. Shouldn't be that open. You're fucking
here for the Jaguar first.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
Yeah, great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Opportunity. Actually run. The press quarters here. I'm gonna use it as fucking nose.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Look at this guy, bro. Like, how in the fuck? When they switch release and he goes up the field, you're looking right at the guy, the only guy, like, you're passing off that vertical route to the corner and the safety. And you just, like, turn away from the only other threat on that side of the field when you're in a fucking quarter flat. That's amazing. In 30, what the fuck are you doing, bro? My man's came inside, like, oh, come on, dog. Look at this. Covering no one. Covering no one. That's still broken, bro.
Getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Playing country 4 right now.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And they'll get this just to the 47.
And really
one-yard gain. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. They'll run with ETN and trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Oh, ready? Snap.
And hit behind.
He just left the ball.
Much like a running back,
he just left the ball.
Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Holding offense.
Okay, then.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
From the shotgun, Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And way past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Oh, is that Mark Cooper on this team?
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. So this pass reeled in by Hull. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here's second and 7. yards across the 40 to the 41.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Mustang 19.
Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Now Richardson. He'll get this one to Pittman. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is good. He was running kind of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg, and boom, over the crossbar.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Lawrence will throw. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. As the drive continues, it's a 1st down. A give running right, Etienne. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss.
put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays. They did a big way there.
On third down, Lawrence. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Fighting down past the 45. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, they come out and take...
It got rolled up. Of course. Of course.
We will step aside for just a moment.
But of course,
a couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Play action. It's Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Everybody fell for the play action fake, huh? What fucking play is this? RPO or is it play action? Play action.
Giving up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
What in the fuck?
Lawrence looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, you better do that right now.
Now a 2nd and 2.
11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Back to the ground with ETN. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And it's Tommy Adebawore, the one who got in there for the sack.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Screenplay, here's ETN. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
All right, back to our split back shit.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Check. Ready.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. We'll give him 12 there on the keeper, and it's second down.
Fucking QB power. It's probably because he blitzed.
On the jump.
Bro! Oh my lord!
So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have some.
All right, how do we get out of here? Put some play options. Play all offense.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Richardson going to move him around. They'll get this out wide to Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. He's been the
It'll fucking work. It'll fucking work. It will.
In this first half, not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
Because
at all.
those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ready.
Throw left side complete. That's Taylor.
And
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On first down, Richardson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion.
Second and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston, where you see...
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go.
Oh shit.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
Damn.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see.
In fact, triangle or square, we need to switch. Motion him out. Put him back. Like where that safety is.
Richardson to throw off play action. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the return here is... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Play action. Now Richardson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That complete to Downs. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
It's fourth down.
They go with the option on fourth down, left side. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. Little read option, the end result, the first down, so a good read.
And the way teams are running it nowadays, they've added variety to it. You know, the original way was you read the defensive end. If he crashes down, you pull it and you go. Now they may not even block that person, may end up reading the linebacker, may read the cornerback. Just depends on how they want to block it up. In any case, this worked well for them.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. No, bottled up.
Holy shit!
It's loose. So they escape, so to speak.
You can't execute the handoff or read option?
Opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
On third down, Gay. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Gay. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
He was some wild shit.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have got it back to within a score.
What, Aaron Rodgers throwing this shit?
And there was no going through the...
Went down the skull.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Under him.
Street, street,
Cup
19, Cup 19.
I'm nasty.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Richardson looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Again, it's Richardson. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Second and 5.
Let's go.
Second down, here's Richardson. Throw going to be caught left side here by Granson.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here is third down and 4. Richardson looking to throw this.
Oh.
And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready. Go street. Dragon 60. Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
Richardson on second and 10. It's caught. Cooper fights through, and now a crease.
Oh, that's a crazy animation.
And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Richardson going to change the play here.
When are you going out there? 2.5.
Right back to Cooper, and he got him again.
Bad block.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And they'll come up second and 7. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Rolling to his right.
Holy shit. Richardson.
Wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere.
Come on.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Oh, for sure, give me foot here.
18 Cardinal, 19 Lion.
Richardson shotgun on third down.
Oh.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let us dictate. We gonna make a play, baby. Attention.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Richardson on 4th down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no options. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is
the Indy offense at the line and set to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready? Rig! 79 Broncos. Ready?
Richardson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Jags, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau.
Oh, shit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Houston Texans.
NRG Stadium? We got the all red joints on. Let's go.
And we are underway
all red
from
blickies.
NRG Stadium in Houston. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
A man who was a collegiate standout nearby in Austin, it's Bijan Robinson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Second down and 4. Ritter.
He caught
to Drake London. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Ritter and London team up there. First down, Atlanta.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. Breaks through the contact.
Damn, Bijan.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Ritter going to change it up. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, it's London. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now it's second and 10. Ritter with it after the play fake. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Robinson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Ritter going to keep it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
That was coming.
The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
No question, he's so dangerous down here near the goal line. The safeties, they have to be involved in run support against a quarterback like this. And in turn, they're going to ask their teammates to be involved as well.
From back at the 2, here's 3rd and goal. And now an audible here into something else. Third and goal, Ritter with it.
Oh, he freeformed it. Damn. So
it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Ritter looking to throw here on 4th.
Yes, sir.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Come on, Perryman, with your 79 speed ass, boy.
Perryman. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It looks like one of the DBs has it. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Now, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Another targeting catch for Robert Woods. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This is 2nd and 8.
Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Get it! Cougar 19!
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud.
Ooh, he just undercut the shit out of that.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Ritter to throw it. Got London on the slant. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Wow. I have to make the tackle.
Pick up of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's rough.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Ritter on first and 10. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Eric Murray.
Bijan caught me, dog. That's rough.
Now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it first and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
Shut up, man.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, Stroud. The pass finds Mechie in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Texans post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Mechie on fucking AJ Terrell.
That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-to-interception ratio.
You niggas almost blocked
for the best quarterbacks. But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Second and 10. Ritter, he wants to change the play here. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Ritter now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Ritter. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles.
The boy did quit. God damn, bro. It's 7-0. Come on, man.
Scored a touchdown. Their last time out looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. And that was just a battle in a lot of ways because it's motivated. Game plan, stride, and it both has specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Here's Jones on first down. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Jones. Tries to pass it in, and it's intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Already here, they'll audible to something else.
Hey, Silver. Hey!
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Eagles! A.J. Brown, 75 yards. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. A throw out wide to Woods, complete.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So from the 37, here's second down and a yard. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Hey, let's go! Hurt.
Right back to Singletary on second down. A solid stiff arm. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 32-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run on first down with Singletary. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Devin Singletary scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Texans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another good gain. That's That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Rashad Penny, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. How, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from the defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing it.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. He's got room past the 30 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Touchdown, Texans! Devin Singletary.
Yeah, that R1 shit is gay as fuck, boyo.
And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route and worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Philly.
10, it's Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Here's 3rd and 3. Running left, it's Penny. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They'll try and run it here. And he'll be stopped shy of the goal line here. So the lead will remain at 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Stroud. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
That'll be caught left side by Woods. And he'll only get this to the 17. Well shy of what he needed. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Fourth down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Mechie, the man in motion. And Stroud now to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's their second. They'll be down to 1 remaining here in this first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Stroud here on 3rd and long. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
DeAndre Swift as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now stands at 13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Here's 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen when the defense is going at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Look at the big man rumble.
And down to the 19-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
And that'll be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
Throw left side complete. That's Woods. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Right away, they'll change the look. Faking the handoff. Howell. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Open man downfield is Woods. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll run here with Pierce. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Mechie, the man in motion. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is 3rd and goal. They get this out left. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Oh, my, that's a heck of a tackle right there on 3rd down because they had to swing it out to the back and hope that he could make a play. But let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, in order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be fooled. Excellent job in the open field.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
4th down, here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Commander defense able to hold. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
Now they go play action with Howell, escaping the pressure right. And this one too low.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Here's 2nd and 10. Howell, another throw on 2nd down. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. Now Howell. Running right through him. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Robinson will try to pick it up. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll buy some time right. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Flushed out. Oh, Howell loses it. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. No score after one on EA Sports. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. And that's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Powell now to throw it. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Second down, Howell back to pass. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by M.J. Stewart. And the Texans will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Stroud to throw it. Open man is Noah Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 49 yards. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here goes Stroud again. This is caught. Touchdown! Dalton Schultz from 17 yards out. And the Texans post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Samuel in motion. Second down throw for Howell.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
While the completions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Now, Howell's going to mix it up here.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try to get him back on track.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
How about that shovel pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Stroud to the air on first and 10.
And it is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Noah Brown from 10 yards out.
And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up first and 10
at the 41-yard line.
Howell from the gun. That one downfield for Dotson.
And a penalty
flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Howell. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Howell. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
They motion the running back out left. And Howell will throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
It's Howell with another throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Howell, 3rd and goal. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. John Bates in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half. Stroud got a man. It's Brown. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7. Our scores, we get back at it on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now Stroud.
This will be caught by Brown.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
Well, he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner? And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now here's Stroud on third down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 47 yards. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine, but going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Stroud now on 1st and 10. This is caught. It's Woods. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Stroud off the play fake. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I've never given that credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
Cup 19! Cup 19! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
On second down, here's Pierce.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs out in the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Stroud on third down now. That'll be caught left side by Woods.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though.
Stroud now on 4th down.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brevin Jordan from 3 yards out.
And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around, they're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball, definitely coming from his head coach.
From the end zone, here's Pringle. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
The 1st and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders.
At their own 26.
Throwing here, Howell. That one downfield for Dotson.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
2nd down, Howell now.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up and get it going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
4th down, Howell, desperation time.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
At 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Stroud now on 2nd down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line? Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Riggs.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. So a big one coming here for Ka'imi Fairbairn. This to make it a 2. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself.
There he goes, right side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Okay, let's do our version of name dropping here. Let's show off a little knowledge, right? The A-gap, the gap between the center and the guard on either side, right? Both sides. Control that, you're going to control an inside running game.
He had to feel satisfied because he hit that gap, broke the contact. He loves that.
That's the best part, right? That's what he's going to ask the coach to run back on film.
Let me see that one more time.
Try that again, coach. Look how my legs kept turning. I just kept moving, and he did to the tune of a big game.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. Here's Howell. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. Howell to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Texans have just about sewn up this football game. That one looks like he'll throw here. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Stroud looks to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Stroud looking to change the play. Back to throw now on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd down and 3. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, you know, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots, and that's what happened on that play. He saw an opening and went and got it.
Well, he really hasn't ran the ball all game. 4th quarter here, need a big play, able to pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.